Hey everybody, Jay Barrino here, and welcome back. It's Exodus the Violet Gate, a custom campaign for Warcraft 3. Chapter 2, Circle of Betrayal. First map was excellent. While Colonel Alanthor was preparing Alliance remnants to leave Dalaran, Lord Garithos, having been liberated from Deathrock's mental control by a rogue Dark Ranger Sylvanas Windrunner, musters his forces and prepares to assault the capital city of Lordaeron. Hoping to use the Scourge's internal quarrels to the Alliance's advantage, Garithos joins Sylvanas' fight against Dreadlord Balnazar. However, some of the Grand Marshal's subordinates do not share his enthusiasm and determination. Among them, Lady Inalia Equath, captain of the elite guerrilla force known as the Lordaeron Rangers.
The capital city is heavily defended. Balnazar is no fool, my lady. This battle can be won only through attrition.
What's the matter, demon? Are you afraid?
Watch your tongue, human dog. Your hollow bravado does not impress.
Stand down, gentlemen. Save your anger for Balnazar. Garithos, I'll lead my forces in a frontal assault while you attack the city from the rear.
An aggressive ploy, milady. So long as we get our capital back, I'll stick to whatever strategy you wish.
Give the order. Let the attack commence.
Get your men ready to march on the capital. We're moving out. Captain Equath, I need your rangers to be our eyes and ears while I lead the charge against those undead mongrels. Forgive me, my lord, but I must once again strongly recommend postponing this attack. Our troops are decimated, exhausted, and confused. Some of us have not yet recovered from Deathrock's mind control, and we're risking heavy losses if we assault the capital in this shape. Memories of that demonic filth in my mind haunt me as well, Captain, but this only empowers my determination to make his brother pay for that tenfold. If I may speak freely, my lord, I'm still not convinced we can trust Sylvanas. I used to know her quite well. She helped train our rangers in guerrilla warfare all those years ago. She claims she's no longer the Lich King's pawn, that she regained her free will, but she's still different, distant, cold. I trust neither this elven bitch nor her demonic sidekick, I assure you. Nevertheless, this is a gamble I've decided to take. I expect your full and unconditional loyalty in making my plans come true. I like her double scimitars. It's a cool-looking model. The Rangers are assembled, my lord. However, the surrounding area is crawling with Balnazar's raiders. Before we storm the capital, allow me to deal with them and secure retreat paths in case things get out of control. Let me make this clear. The assault on the capital is our top priority. The deeper into the city we reach, the stronger our positions against Sylvanas will be once this filthy demon falls. We cannot afford to split our forces against those pesky raiders. I've come too far to jeopardize the conquest of the capital just because of your hesitation. So just hold off their attacks and focus on securing my flank. Is that understood? Couldn't be more, Lord Garithos. I'll notify my troops. Glad to hear that, Captain. And now, to arms, soldiers. Today, in memory of Taranis and all good men killed by the undead filth, we'll claim the capital in the name of humanity. So this is taking place concurrent with a new power in Lordaeron. I see you also lack faith in our Marshal's bold strategy. It's so inhuman. You know me too well, Reese, and it's not just confusion after Deathrock's mind tricks. However, we have our orders and we're going to make this plan work, but we will do it our own way, like we always do. The Rangers stand ready, Captain. Just say a word. Good. We'll have to divide our forces to provide support for Lord Garithos' offensive and hold off the undead raiders attacking from the east. Let's build a solid defense, secure an expansion, and prepare to support the Marshal with our rangers and clerics. Captain, we're not going to abandon the Marshal, are we? No, we'll ensure the assault on the capital meets with success. We'll follow the Marshal's plan, as long as our old friend Sylvanas plays by the rules, but we'll be ready to take the lead if she doesn't. Interesting. Okay. We have Analia. Strikes down an enemy unit, crippling its ability to cast spells. Excuse me. This kind of seems like Soulburn, but slightly better. Destroy Balnazar's main base. Lord Garithos' base must survive. Can I tell you something? We're just going to immediately get more peasants, because that's always a good way to start. Rangers. Elite Alliance marksman, excellent in long-range combat, tracking and fast movement. Requires researching machinery in the lumber mill and can be further upgraded in the barracks. Okay.
Stealth is my middle name.
Fan of knives! And she can stealth. I don't know what use stealth realistically is. This is a cool-looking building. Okay, that's our... I see, I see.
Got an assignment for the Rangers, sir?
Huh. Interesting.
Stealth is my middle name.
Do we want to, like,
Good
be
idea.
looking around, seeing what we can find at the start here? We started with a good chunk of units.
Our forces are under attack. Need a
Ooh.
good old-fashioned spear wall, my lord?
Any new threats ahead?
Let's see if we can get these guys to fall or
like the
get
way you
pulled
think.
into us. We're burning through them pretty fast, but we got to get through these watchtowers, I suppose. Did I start with,
At your command.
What deal?
I did not start
Got
with
an
a,
assignment for the Rangers, sir?
defend. Okay, watchtowers down.
I like the way you think.
And we want to get this piercing spearheads. It makes our spearmen better against heavy armored stuff. Let's go ahead and upgrade our clerics. We probably need to defend this entrance and maybe this? No, that's not connected to anything. And then who's down here? Sylvanas. So those will eventually be hostile to us,
Got an
as we
assignment
know.
For the Rangers, sir?
And currently, I'm just creeping a little bit. I don't know how effective this is going to be. I'll quick save because I also feel like I'm probably going to need to send some units over to what's his name, Garithos' base. Let's go ahead and go a castle because I need that in order to get rangers and a machinery.
Lord Garithos, our scouts have found the missing band of dwarves. They appear to be lost in the wilderness nearby.
Those brainless dwarves are almost more trouble than they're worth. However, we'll need them on the front lines. I'll have to lead them myself.
Captain Equath, I entrust you to providing safety to my base while I lead a detachment of troops to find those dwarves. It will be done, Lord Garithos. This is really neat. It's like it's fitting very neatly. Onwards, my soldiers. We've got to find those foolish dwarves. The layout of his base actually is the same as... It's actually the same as it is in the original mission. Yeah, that's the healing fountain.
new threats ahead?
Interesting.
Fine by me.
Sure, clarity pot is
I
fine.
will be your death.
I'm just trying to get some XP and gold from killing this stuff.
Good idea.
Let's get in there.
Stealth is my
You gotta
middle
let her
name.
through, though.
Swift and silent.
Fan of knives! Okay, cool. We're just gonna let them do their thing, and I'm just building some spearmen to leave over by Garithos' base, and we'll build rangers, because it said build rangers and clerics to support him, so that's what I'm going to do. Meanwhile...
Cleanse this land.
Oh, that's a very poorly placed lumber mill, isn't it? I'm going to build some additional towers over here, I suppose, because this... I don't know if this is the only area they could attack us from.
Lord Aron's Black Ops.
I'll take that.
Awaiting orders.
Lord Aron's Black Ops. That
I see
sounds
an
cool.
opening.
I feel like we're going to have to pivot over and support Garithos' base at any minute.
Eyes open, weapons prepped. Prep the men, Ray.
Or my own, I'm not so sure. I mean, I'm just creeping a little bit, so this is going well. Anything valuable in here? I mean, we can get her an
I like
orb
the way
later,
you
I
think.
suppose.
Job's done.
Waiting on that castle. Probably want to get another barracks, actually.
All right. Off I go
Spearmen of
then.
Lord Aron, at your command.
Advanced machinery. Spearmen, archers, arbalists, rangers, and guard towers. Interesting. Increases the sight range of guard towers. Let's get advanced masonry, and then we can get that sight range. That seems pretty good. I guess let's keep going with this group.
I prefer to stay in the
Eyes open,
shadows.
weapons prepped.
Well, I know I had a farm queued up. I'm busy right now, though. Yeah, he's building that now. Turn those into guard towers when we can afford it.
I like the way you think.
We can back up here and lure these.
Good idea.
Perfect. Okay, let's go.
Lord Iran's Black Ops unit, awaiting orders.
Fan of knives. Forest Troll Warlord's got to go down. This poor guy's getting focused down. Back up, buddy.
Job done.
Any new threats?
Allied town is under siege.
And it sounds like Garithos is under attack. We just gotta assume that that's all gonna be fine. I gave him a bunch of clerics, and that's what it said he needed. So there you go. The question is, does he have enough now to live? I have a castle, so I can start making rangers. Let's go ahead and do that. What's the price on these? 240 and 80. That's quite expensive, and we need advanced machinery here. 250 lumber. My goodness.
I like the way you think. Prep the men, Reyes.
Okay, destroy this and this. How you doing over here, buddy? I think he'll be okay.
Stealth is my middle name. Fine by me.
I'm just looking for stuff
Prep the
here.
men, Reyes.
I found a gold mine. Okay, you love that.
Swift and silent.
Is there a gold mine that we could have taken advantage of elsewhere on the map that we know of? Because this is, I mean, it's extended far to the right, it looks like.
Fine by me.
Okay, well, they said we needed to secure an expansion, and I have done that, so. How have you still not killed this guy?
Is someone injured? Of course.
Okay, I trust he'll be able to handle that stuff now.
Lord Iran's
Destroy
Black
this.
Our allied town is under siege.
Good idea.
Forces are under attack.
Eyes open.
And then I am going to build a few things for my own base here. We can go ahead and get an arcane tower. That's fine with me. I'm going to build rangers, and we're going to build
More lumber is required. Build more farms.
more farms.
Yes, me lord.
Okay, I think I need to rethink my lumber mill setup here, because this is just not well placed.
I like the way you think. Got an assignment.
So
for
this
Rangers,
keeps
sir?
going to the right,
Lord
and it's
Iran's
like,
Black
I guess
Ops
we could
unit,
check
awaiting
what's over
orders.
here, but I
Prep
don't
the men,
love
Reyes.
that I'm, like,
Fine
this just
by
sort of
me.
keeps going and
Eyes
going
open,
and going, and I thought this
weapons
would connect to the right of my base,
Prep the men, Reyes.
but it doesn't actually.
Eyes open.
That's
weapons
Blight. That is an
Fine by
enemy
me.
building. Okay, so we found sort of the edge of where we can go, and we could take that base now. It feels a little early. Let's go ahead and get that advanced machinery now,
Job's done.
and mastery training.
Permission to go dark, sir?
I don't really want to build more dudes on lumber now. I think it's a little too aggressive.
I like the way you
Forces are
think.
under attack. Is under siege.
Oh, well,
Spearmen of
it is connected in a way. Okay, I understand.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Get you on lumber
Got an
here.
assignment for the Rangers,
Permission
sir?
to go dark, sir?
Any new
We're gonna get that
threats
advanced
ahead?
machinery and then whatever the heck that upgrade is that I see. Let's get on down here and help.
Yes,
Oh, we get an attack from both directions. Garithos returning in approximately 5 minutes.
I am your servant.
We're gonna get some more spearmen. We're coming in to help.
Stealth is my middle name.
Give him some solid fan of knives here.
Stealth and precision.
Any new threats
I'm
ahead?
concerned about my own base more than I'm for Garithos' base right now. Let's get up here. It seemed like a larger force was existing up in this direction. And we have to make clerics.
I like the way you think.
Lifesteal, she has a very low health pool. I'm going to take Fan of
I
Knives.
thought I saw you glance
Fan
in
of
my
Knives
direction.
seems smarter.
Lord Iran's Black Ops unit, awaiting orders.
I love fighting things that can mana drain my heroes.
Need a good old-fashioned spear wall, my lord?
Not a lot of lumber here. I think we're going to have to transition a lumber mill down here instead, actually.
All right. Research complete.
I guess, like, here? That's close to Sylvanas' base. Again, they're inevitably going to betray us. We just need to hold out till
Stealth is my
Garithos
middle
comes
name.
back, and then I suspect we'll be okay. Let's head on back home.
Inside.
Never mind, we're going to stay here.
Prep the men, Reyes.
Is Garithos rebuilding his defensive force? That's what I can't quite tell. I hope he is. He's repairing.
Swift and silent.
Okay, let's go ahead and get that penetrating bolt. Temporarily degrade armor, but drain enemy with each hit. I mean, they're not using their energy for anything else, so...
Lord Aron's Black Ops.
That's kind of like a why not sort of situation, right? Oh gosh, they have Burrow. Well, that means we should definitely be getting Arcane, or Magic Sentry, whatever it's called, for our own towers. I have not been attacked in my own base yet.
Any new threats ahead? Stealth is my middle name.
Fan of Knives? No. I mean, her Q, I just need one level in so that we can silence stuff.
Like
so this is
think.
appropriate for now.
Job's done.
I'd love to keep looking around. That's connected to the enemy base. And again, we made a nice little circle around our base so that we have a general idea of where they where they come from. And yeah, I guess let's just spend our money here and get some basic upgrades so that we're ready. As much as I want to take a second base, that is very exposed. Though this might not be the actual enemy base. If we take this, we have to like split forces from here and over here. Like it's a big ask, you know?
Swift and
okay, let's get over here. Never mind, they can handle one guy. I thought.
Permission to go
Oh no, these are rangers. Okay, and that's a passive. That's fine with me. Good. I'm feeling okay about this.
Got an assignment.
Look at that aura. It looks like she actually is like cursed or something.
Idea.
Okay, let's take this group.
Fine by me.
I should probably sort of sit between each location. Again, I would love it if he rebuilt his stuff, but he does not. And probably just want to give him some rangers as well. I mean, we have 3 towers here. That's enough to hold on against a small attack wave, but not very much, you know? All right. Do we just take the expansion? Wait until Lord Garithos returns with the dwarves to have access to dwarven siege and anti-air units. Okay. Fine.
Research complete.
I guess we'll set that up there.
I like the way you think.
Let's get down here and help him. There's a lot of skeletons, and I see, yeah, anti-air. He's back in a minute.
Stealth.
Can I tell you something? Fan of Knives? It seems like he's getting hit, and I'm not. Can I even hit? I mean, I have rangers. I mean, it explicitly said make rangers, probably for this specific region. Oh, okay, Sylvanas looked like she was actually going to move up and help us. We are technically allies for now.
I prefer to stay in the shadows.
Let's focus down this Frostworm, please.
Stealth is my middle name.
And then she's mana burned to all get out.
Lord Aron's Black Ops. Awaiting orders. Got an assignment for the
Does he have anything in here that we want?
Lord Aron's Black Ops.
I mean, I'll take this, but I'm not thrilled about it.
Got an assignment for the Rangers.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Okay, we got some spearmen in here too. I mean, we've got some good units, and then yeah, the spearmen are going to do good against the Doom Guards. We haven't been attacked. I feel like I just wasted money here. I'm going to make more rangers.
Our forces are under attack.
And then get some units over here. Finally brought these cursed halflings back to the front. Now let us regroup and prepare for our main assault on the capital. Okay, good. So he, in theory, can defend himself. You may now train riflemen and build a workshop which offers training for gyrocopters, mortar teams, and siege engines.
Good idea.
Garithos' siege engine has a barrage ability which gives them more effective firepower against enemy flyers. Who cares? Who asks?
Fine by me.
I prefer to stay in the shadows, where I'm not so exposed.
It would be nice to clear this out for later. This is exposed to me as something we probably want to deal with. But our only objective here is actually to just destroy his main base. And sure enough,
Stealth is my middle name.
Yes, my lord.
let's see if we can lure him all the way back here.
More work. All right.
Any new threats ahead?
Our forces are under attack.
Good
Okay,
idea.
we're on the way. This poor guy's probably going to die.
What? Off I go then.
Relatively small force coming in to reinforce here. Sylvanas coming to help me
like the way
too,
you
sort of.
think.
She's confused.
Swift and silent.
And let's stop them from destroying this in-progress structure if we can get there in time. It is mostly done, so if we can keep this alive, that'd be nice. Build some towers here. We Fan of Knives. I should have leveled up Fan of Knives before we did that.
Good idea.
Some very solid...
Fine by me.
Some very solid anti-armor here with these spearmen and such.
At your command.
I'm going to get more spearmen as well. And then let's head
middle
over here, and it looks like my allies are moving out. Again, is Garithos actually here? Or is he's attacking right now? So he will not be here to defend his base. Nor does he rebuild... Oh, no, he's building stuff. Okay. Presumably he'll be okay now. He's like, he's kicking it into overdrive now. I guess let's get defend.
At your command.
And I definitely don't want to go into high upkeep. In fact, I don't really want to be in low upkeep right now.
More work. Right.
But since we're there, we might as well get a few more farms. Pivot you down here.
Got an assignment for the Rangers, sir?
Here they come, boys. Stand your
Yes,
ground.
my lord. All right.
Okay, and we'll get a few towers here. Based on the amount of things that attacked us, we shouldn't need too much here, but it feels appropriate
Yes, my lord.
to have a couple towers.
Our allied town is under siege.
Yeah, he's got plenty of stuff. The question is, will he basically beat this himself? I would love to maybe go to the right and clear the right of the map while we wait for him to do his thing. Even though I guess that's explicitly what he told us not to do, and I wonder if that would be...
Job's done.
if that would cause some sort of problem, you know?
Job's done.
I don't think we need cannon towers here. They're good, but probably not necessary here. Okay, and that should be all the workers we need. We repair this,
Yes, my lord.
What ails
and then we leave these units here. Maybe get another cleric. This is a lot for like a side base.
The enemy is advancing. We may need help here.
Job's done.
He seems okay. It seems like he's like really in overdrive at this point, which is good.
Yes,
Next
my
thing I want to
lord.
do though is focus more on my upgrades and get up to 3-3 so that we're ready to basically
glance in my direction.
completely finish this.
Leave no trace.
Our forces are
Let's
under
definitely
attack.
get a workshop.
Righto.
Stealth is my middle name.
Our allied town
Swift
is
and
under
silent.
siege. What is it? All right.
Wait, what did we find? What's attacking us right now? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Let's get these guys down on the proper trees that we need them on.
Stealth and precision, that's us.
Our allies' town is under
Okay, so the
siege.
green base is still there as well. So there's still a lot of like the layout of the map is like exactly the same, except again it's extended to the right, which is really interesting to me. I see Murlocs down
Fine by
there.
me.
I mean, I can just explore
Eyes
up and
open,
around this
weapons
area.
prepped.
I'm not doing anything else with these units, so let's
Ready for some good thrusting.
do
Good
it.
idea.
That makes me laugh. Okay.
Fine by me. Good idea. Swift and silent.
Okay, let her in there first. Go ahead.
Awaiting orders.
And presumably he'll be able to defend himself
Yes, my lord.
forever, right? Let's go ahead and get a workshop now,
Righto.
so that we can consider pushing to the right. Do we want long rifles, or do we just make these rangers? 500 HP? Are riflemen better? I don't know. I mean, I'll get that.
Town is under siege.
And we'll need a lot more lumber so that we can finish up the,
I prefer to stay in the shadows.
so that we can finish up our upgrades. Meanwhile, we'll just
Any
keep
new
sort of
threats
creeping.
ahead?
Did I leave
Got an
anything on the
assignment
ground
for
further
Rangers?
back? Because things were happening at the beginning. I may have
Fine
left
by
some
me.
stuff.
Good idea.
I remember there was a strength tome, but I
Eyes
picked
open,
that up.
weapons prepped.
Seems like there's plenty to explore, so...
Any new threats ahead?
These spearmen honestly
idea.
seem just excellent.
Fine
You
by
pair
me.
those with knights, and they have a
Swift and
longer range
silent.
than knights. We should check out
Prep
this
the
abandoned
men,
quarry. It
Rays.
may contain treasures or something else to help us
Eyes
fight the
open,
Scourge.
Weapons prepped.
Okay, I see kobolds up
idea.
there.
Swift and silent.
I see kobolds up here,
by me.
and another gold mine.
Lordaeron's Black Ops unit. Awaiting orders.
This is like a we may as well, and then we can transfer these fellows off lumber,
Off I go then.
because we won't need as many on lumber as time goes on.
Complete. I can't build them.
Please.
Yes, my
Any new threats ahead?
Is someone injured? Research complete.
Okay, well,
I like the way you think.
we'll just, you know, assume, like, I've got my... Ooh, that's a good item. I will take this base on the assumption that it will get wiped, but that is okay.
Now, feel the wrath of the Legion.
Okay, let's come on down and help him. He's not. It looks like he's not going to be able to really make any progress without us. It looks like we are going to have to do everything. So it might be worth it for us to actually clear out everything.
Prep the men, Reyes.
It might be worth us to clear out everything on the right just to, like, have it cleared out. So yeah, we might... Let's just finish up all these upgrades then in that case. Man of knives! And let's... Never mind. I was going to say silence him, but we don't really need to anymore. He's dead. I think Gyarados' defensive force, even though they're stuck at 1-1, is still legit fine.
Assignment for the Rangers, sir?
Is there any other way for me to have gone up here? It looks like this way. Okay, let's come on up here. Cross this little area. Yeah, he's got plenty of stuff here. It's just we have to attack with him if we want to make progress. There's no reason we need to not hold off Sylvanas' betrayal, right? I'll research stealth. I'll research everything. How are we doing on lumber down here? We still have some fellas on lumber.
Any new threats ahead? Swift and silent.
Idleworkers is F8. That's a hotkey I should have learned a long time ago.
What is it? All right.
Oh yeah, and then you can get on gold. I mean, we can just, you know, we mine out these outlying gold mines, and then basically as we get towards the end of the map, we're able to just bomb through it, basically, is my idea here.
Eyes open, weapons prepped.
So it's like sort of a min-max. It's just...
Fine by me.
You know, trying to get through. We need some health on her for sure, and
awaiting orders.
a cleric with this group probably would have been nice. I was gonna say there's probably something back there, huh?
Swift and silent. Prep the men, Reyes. Fine by me.
Prep the men, Reyes.
Weapons prepped.
All right. And I don't really think they've attacked again down here, so... Okay, we'll get plating.
Is my aid required?
I did have a...
Stealth is my middle name.
Is there...
Swift and silent.
I think those are just cosmetic.
Swift and silent.
I was saying, I'm just going to keep exploring in this general direction.
Good idea.
Get her in the front so that we can Fan of Knives. Never mind, she's out of mana. I will use a Scroll of Mana and then Fan of Knives. And then I will use a Potion of Mana, and let's see how this is doing down here with the amount of units that we have.
We await your orders, my lord.
This seems quite appropriate.
Yes, my friend.
More than enough, really.
Now feel my wrath.
You just need to make sure that you have some stuff down there. So when it's time to go and actually attack, we need to bring more on offense. Healthstone is fine.
Stealth is my middle name.
What's going on? Oh, I was going to say, what's going on over here? It's just like a whole separate thing. This is interesting. Hey, Reyes. Prep the men. We're going to have a lot of base clearing to deal with over time here. So, yeah, we get fragmentation grenades. I'm not too worried about anti-air if we just make a bunch of the... We're just going to go Spearman, Ranger, Mortar team. Feels very appropriate to me. Tons and tons of rocks. I was going to say, please tell me. Good.
Mortaron's Black Ops awaiting orders. Any new threats ahead?
Toma's Strength, you love to see it. We did lose some units, break and break. There's just so much to explore, you know?
Got an assignment for the Rangers,
I'll take
sir?
the gold. I don't really need gold right now. I'm just I'm stockpiling it, and if anything, I should force myself back into low upkeep, or rather no upkeep.
Rangers, prep the men, Reyes.
I prefer to stay right between the eyes.
It really seemed like those other explosives actually hurt my units, so...
Permission to go dark, sir?
Stealth is my middle name.
Surely there's something back here?
I prefer to stay in the
Skeletons!
Where I'm not so
I like the way you think. Fine by me. Got an
a lot of skeletons. Oh gosh, I have bad memories from the last mission in those tiny corridors, you know?
Stealth and precision. I have ways of making you not talk. Right
boom,
between
boom,
the eyes.
boom, boom.
I have ways of making you not talk.
Boom, boom. Yeah, that definitely does melee damage to us when we use it.
Awaiting
This just
orders.
keeps going and going,
Good
doesn't it?
idea.
We're going to need some additional units up here. Here, come on up here, guys.
Right away.
And give me 2 spearmen. Do I have other units somewhere? Did I like leave it? It's just really these down here, I suppose. So yeah, let's make a few mortar teams. And then wipe out this with the group that we have here. Because again, at +3, I'm pretty sure that group is going to be fine. And let's get another cleric. And then I'm not going to saturate this because I don't want to make more workers because that's valuable supply. High upkeep is 80 in this. Okay, yeah, he's pushing in. Good. So, again, he can pretty much do it himself, but then this base presumably will be hostile to us. So I think what we should probably do is start getting some towers down there, or just try and do as much creeping as we can still.
Lord Iran's Black Ops. Awaiting orders.
Yeah, let's take this
Swift
group.
and silent. Eyes open, weapons prepped.
Presumably this leads to, like, the back end of
Prep the men, Reyes.
Red's base, though I don't know.
Devils, Balnazar calls.
The men, Reyes.
It's funny because like this is taking into consideration that you, the player, know what's going to be happening here.
Mission to go dark, sir. Stealth range.
You know, these guys actually shoot really slow, so I think you mix them in for the debuff, but they're not super valuable to mass up.
Our forces are under attack.
Any new threats ahead?
I was
Good
gonna say,
idea.
like, oh, Garethos is gonna be mad that we
Swift
didn't really
and
help him, but
silent.
like, what's he gonna do? You know?
Prep the men, Reyes.
Yes, my friend.
Barrel,
Be
barrel.
gone, spawn of darkness. By the power of the light.
It doesn't look like he's actually gonna win in that
Stealth is my
attack,
middle
so that's
name.
good. We have extra time.
Hero has
Swift and silent.
Speak of the devil.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Got an assignment
allied
for the
town
Rangers,
is
sir?
under siege.
I'll be honest, I don't
Stealth is my
love
middle
this,
name. Lord Iran's Black
and we
Ops.
were just
Awaiting orders.
possessed.
Mission to go dark,
Rangers lead
sir.
the way.
Got an assignment for the Rangers, sir? Lord Iran's Black
Oh,
Ops.
that's actually the Death Revenant's already almost dead, so once that thing's dead, we should be fine.
Stealth is my middle name.
Good.
Got an assignment for the Rangers, sir?
Orb of Decay
Fine by
sounds
me.
awesome. We can sell
Eyes
the Orb of
open,
Fire
weapons
now.
prepped.
A dark aura, yet it feels strangely familiar when you take it. It's definitely not pure death magic, rather a horrific mix of magic. When worn, it imbues magical toxin, 8 damage. Plants microorganisms. Okay, so it's an orb. It's a special orb. It's a
I like the
fancy
way you
special
think.
orb.
I prefer to
I
stay
have
in the
ways
shadows,
of making
and
you
not
not
so
talk.
exposed.
And this seems
Taking
like
out
it's
the
a
target.
back entrance to Red.
I have ways of making you not talk.
Got an assignment for the Rangers, sir?
I think.
What ails you?
Lord Iran's Black Ops unit.
Plenty of
Awaiting
gold. Slippers of Agility is good for
orders.
her.
Swift and silent.
Okay, this is fantastic. I think this was a
Stealth is my
successful
middle
journey,
name.
and we got it done relatively. I
me.
mean, I was going to say
Prep the
early,
men,
but
Reyes.
is it really that early when we've been
Good
playing for
idea.
however long we've been playing?
Fine by me.
Cut them to shreds for Lordaeron.
Prep the men, Reyes.
This just keeps going and
Lord
going.
Iran's Black Ops unit. Awaiting orders.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a
Good
base.
idea.
Okay, so we're going to go back.
Eyes open, weapons prepped.
It looks like they're going to attack again. What other upgrades can we get? Flare and Barrage is fine. And then I forgot about, well, it's not so much that I forgot so much as I just did not have the active mental bandwidth to really worry about this group.
Spearmen of Lordaeron.
And we can get up to 3-3 now fully.
Our allied
Is he
town
okay?
under attack.
Okay, as long as Garethos himself is alive and now he's level 10, I suspect he'll be okay. He does rebuild rather aggressively.
I like the way you think.
Let's get to fight.
Let's get on up here. Destroy, destroy.
Mission to go dark, sir.
I guess give me some inner fires. Okay, that's good enough. One guy didn't get it, but that's okay. Whoop.
Stealth and precision. That's it.
Back up.
We'll split up and stealth in.
Yes, my friend. Of course.
No.
Someone.
No.
I am your
No. No, he's alive.
I am your
He's
servant.
done it.
Is someone in?
Lord Iran's Black Ops.
Let's bring this group down here and just attack in the direction that we are looking towards. And there's an undiscovered quest, which almost surely is going to be this base, right? But we could take a little pressure off of ourselves by attacking to the bottom right. The next thing I'm going to do is just get a few towers here, because inevitably this is going to be a thing, right? A little something like this.
Any new threats ahead?
There's a lot of pre-plus stuff all around this map, that's for sure.
Any new threats ahead? Fine by me.
Lots and lots of creeping to do. At a certain point, we are going to have to progress the main quest. But, I just get that feeling where this is sort of like what we're supposed to be doing to be making good progress here on this map.
Job done.
I'd love to get it on her. There we go.
Job done.
Stealth is my middle name.
Let me just drop this real quick and pop this. We were far away from everything when we decided to do that. Ancient figurine is +1.
Fine by me.
I see
Good
Tome of
idea.
Agility.
Fine by me. Good idea. Fine by me. Stealth.
And
is
now we
my
have
middle name.
a red attack. So next time, I think, what's his name attacks? Our buddy, we have to make a move.
Lord Iran's Black Ops unit.
Job
Awaiting
done.
orders.
Balnazar's supporters. Oh yeah, and there's our little sludge minions. Oh my gosh, they have slow. What a good orb. Oh my goodness.
Prep the men, Reyes.
So I'm
Good
bringing
idea.
this group down here, and we're going to attack into a base in the bottom right. Then we can help him destroy green, and then Balnazar's base. Maybe if Sylvanas actually attacked with him, then this would be a lot better, but... Again, as long as I'm making some sort of forward momentum against a base, it doesn't really matter what order I do this in, unless I'm somehow sequence breaking / breaking in general the map, you know?
Where do you want us?
Stealth
Okay,
is my
my
middle
most
name.
important unit is not
Swift
available
and
right now.
fast.
Yeah, destroy that and that.
I like the way you think.
Okay,
Stealth is my middle
not
name.
bad. Let's just back up here and stay sort of consolidated while we destroy these defensive structures. Turn and fight.
Any new threats ahead?
And I think we need a lot of spearmen to kill things with the heavy armor. The ghouls don't really concern me.
Heed me, demons. Devour these traitorous fools.
We're under attack. Defend the base at all costs.
Well, Garithos, can I tell you something? You're gonna have to. I think you can deal with that yourself.
Stealth is my middle name.
Stand fast, my warriors. We're not out of this yet.
I like the way you think. Good idea.
I'm not proud of it, but we did just sort of abandon him at the expense of, or I would say at the positive of destroying this base. I think it's worth it. Go there and there.
Forces are under attack.
Lord Iran's Black Ops unit. Awaiting orders. Eyes open. Weapons prepped.
Okay, you guys stay. You don't need to
Like the
attack
way
into
you
that
think.
stuff. We just need to get rid of their production.
Is under siege. As you wish. Right away.
Any new threats
So we
ahead?
sort of move down in this direction. It's like they were mostly only making ghouls, honestly. Destroy that. That. Now, to be fair, we are playing on the normal difficulty. I have no shame. I think that's fine, because I didn't know what to expect. I will get every single upgrade available to me,
Lord Iran's Black
and then
Ops
we really need to go and actually destroy the main objective here pretty soon. Light green seems like the appropriate thing to kill as well.
Stealth is my middle name. Swift and fast.
Lady, whatever your name is, come on over here. Do I? Yeah, I started with an arcane vault. Let's sell this orb of fire, and we can sell the skull shield as too, because that's just silly.
Show us a target.
Not that I really need money anymore, but
Do it in a jiffy. Eat more.
destroy that, and that, and that. I will say these bases, like the enemy bases, don't feel ridiculous. They feel well defended, but not silly, which I really appreciate.
As you wish. I am your servant.
Wouldn't it be funny if we killed red, then Garithos' base would become hostile to us or something? That would actually be fascinating.
Get to fight. Eat
Destroy, destroy. And we got another gold mine here, which I don't want nor need. Imagine if they... does he actually go with Garithos? We may actually want to make gyrocopters, excuse me. Flying machines, whatever they're called, you know?
Is my aid required?
Okay, you all, let's head on over here.
Any new
Now that we've taken some pressure off of ourselves.
We await your orders, my lord.
Permission to go
And then,
down,
yeah,
sir.
you don't worry about this, buddies. Yeah, he's unable to fully defend himself because I am constantly away.
Eyes open, weapons prepped.
What would probably make the difference here is some steam tanks. Siege engines, excuse me, I never get it right. So we're going to rally those down here. We're going to get more spearmen, and then I'm going to build one more farm so that we can be fully...
Off I go then.
we can get up to level 100. You know what I'm talking about. Gold mine is collapsed, which is fine, because we go ahead and we move these fellas up here. And we can build a few of these. Yo, look at this perfectly camouflaged man.
Stealth is my middle name.
Hello.
Okay, one base down over here. Let's go for green next, and then we can do the main objective, and then presumably we're going to have to either kill blue and or dark red. That's my guess. Because there is an undiscovered quest, and it's probably one of those.
At your command.
And it really just doesn't seem like we have to worry about anything else. This does feel like I could be playing on a harder difficulty, but these maps are also very long, so I don't know if I have it in me, you know. Let's get rifleman.
Got an assignment
Spearmen of
for the
Lordaeron.
Rangers, sir? Fine by me. Prep the men
A big
ready.
issue here is there's a big ass
Eyes
bridge.
open, weapons prepped.
Yes, come over into my towers.
Prep the men, Reyes.
Yes, Garithos, this way. And then Sylvanas, I don't know what she's doing, but
I like the way you
I don't think she's actually determined to help us at all.
Our gold mine is running low.
Okay, well, you know what? We'll just take this one too. What do you know about that? And it'll serve as like a forward warning for when they're going to attack me from this direction.
Stealth is my middle name.
Where do you want us?
Okay, move on up.
Right away.
I'm pretty much maxed out here.
Allies' town is under siege.
I like the way you think.
Did Garithos ever, like, fully commit to this base down here, or does he, like, poke in and then turn around? Because I get the impression he's never able to actually attack, because he's constantly getting pulled back to his base. Hello? Okay. Come on over here, buddies. Am I missing anybody? I don't think so.
Got an assignment for the Rangers, sir? Swift and silent.
My assignment is to do what Garithos himself could not, which is to beat the mission A New Power in Lordaeron. Because I think if anything, it's because he keeps getting turned around. That's the issue.
Spearmen of Lordaeron.
Spearmen of Lordaeron. Oh, I don't know if this is really where you want to be, lady.
Swift and silent.
Let's just turn on defend on all of these guys, because why not? They are a little slow, but that's perfectly acceptable to me.
Swift and silent.
Let's position her so she can fan of knives all these necromancers. It's going to be huge in approximately 3 seconds.
I still have a hand to play.
Swift and
You do.
silent.
Okay, we're in. Destroy that. Destroy that.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Let's get to fight.
21 to 36. Oh, never mind. The ranger damage is way higher, too. They're both piercing, right? Hard to say which of these is better. I mean, the rangers are less supply for more upfront damage.
I like the way you think.
Okay, well, again, we've succeeded where Garithos could not. We got rid of Balnazar's minions, and then we can push into the actual central city. He might, you know, and maybe by destroying this base, he'll actually be able to push into the enemy city. Because we're doing this for him. Yeah, don't ping over here, Sylvanas. I feel like her AI is purposefully made to be a joke. I can't be sure about that, but that's the impression that I got, you know? Okay, so they have another base. Oh, yeah, up here. Okay. So this is another reason I built this, is they're going to destroy this, and then they'll turn around and leave this alone, which is fine with me. I probably have enough gold to actually just finish the map now straight up, if I had to guess. So I'm going to get more mortar teams so that we can just focus down buildings faster. And we can mix in some footmen to get fully maxed out. And it doesn't seem like this base has a hero, so what are we at? 45 minutes, my goodness. To be honest, though, I think we're now on a roll to finish this. Actually, and cracking these bases is easier than I expected. So it's really just traversing the map and creeping. Just to make sure that we find what we can and get this hero teched up where possible. So, like, this up here is probably something. We gotta do all that. And normally this map is not traversable too by Sylvanas. Sylvanas' upper left base.
Moving out, sir. Ready for action. Tips up. Move along. Is my aid required?
Okay, so this base is gone.
Show us a target.
I probably could have gotten rid of this too. Now, I mean, it's going to take us a while to get all the way back up there, which is a problem. There's Murlocs there. There's all sorts of stuff to creep. It really just depends on what that final base is. Surely it's not going to be a big, you know, a big thing, but... Captain, we should be able to safely cross the canal through this harbor. We should check out the western bank for treasures and opportunities to weaken undead fortifications from behind.
Good idea.
Good idea indeed.
Swift and silent.
Oh, I see.
Eyes open, weapons prepped.
Good thinking, Reese. We'll do so if we have a chance. I mean, we're doing it at this very moment, so we have a chance. I feel like maybe we should have done this all first. Okay, you all, I'm going to position you up here. And I think that we're not going to need very much.
Stealth is my middle name.
Is my aid required? Right away. As you wish. Right away.
In order to get through that upper
Show us a target.
dark brown base.
Let's get to fighting. Come on, Sharky. On our way.
Any new threats ahead?
What ails you? As you
Okay, just move on in.
We await your order.
And we can attack them from the other direction. Garithos is primed to move into the enemy base. Will he actually do it? He's not going to get attacked from another direction. I think he's moving in now.
And silent.
Ready for some good thrust.
Perhaps I should leave some units in my base. Because again, dark blue surely is going to be hostile to us after this.
Is my aid required? Right away.
Got an assignment for the Rangers?
Okay, well, we're looking for they said to look for treasures. We're going to look for treasures. And we can attack from the other side of the city, which is may or may not be a good thing.
Now, feel the wrath of the Legion.
Valnazar himself is probably the only...
Any new threats ahead?
Okay, that's actually really good.
Eyes open, weapons prepped.
Spearmen of Lordaeron, at your command.
Lordaeron's
keep going. How you doing in here, buddy? You just gotta kill him and you're gonna be fine. Oh, hello. Okay, Splinter Spine is starting to attack.
Ready for some good thrusting.
I'm just gonna yeet these guys in here. I've got plenty of money. So if it doesn't work, we can just rebuild this stuff. Probably don't have enough siege weaponry to make it happen.
I'll take care of it.
Lordaeron's Black Ops unit.
Destroy, destroy, destroy. I will say it sort of feels like there's almost too much to Lordaeron banner. I don't know what that does. I almost feel like there's too much to explore. Ooh, that's just straight up Commandora. Like there's so many things to find, and in many cases it's not even that good. Horde of Elements was okay, but I don't need to replace anything that I have.
Good idea.
Actually, I don't think the Healthstone's very good on her, so
any new threats ahead?
We'll replace that soon.
Good idea. Eyes open, weapons prepped.
Is that everything in here? Yes. Skull Shield, Healing Salve, Horde of Elements. I don't need any of that stuff. Okay, keep going. Stomp them. Stomp them.
I like the way you think. Fine by me.
Okay, both sets of gold mines have collapsed. Oh, I see. So they are... So red defends this little base. So we're going to have to attack from the bottom, which is fine. It's looking like Garithos is on a mission now to actually win.
Spearmen of Lordaeron, at your command.
Let's get these rock chunks and we can attack from the other side. I see that Tome of Strength. She's blocked, but I'll try to remember. I'll be damned if we didn't just earn ourselves a medal from the Marshal.
What ails you?
What did we do?
Now feel my
Not before this filthy creature is dead by our heads, and his base is all but evaporated. Gather the men, Reese, and let's give the Marshal a helpful hand. No need to tell me twice, Captain. I think they mean because we're flanking them.
What ails you?
I'm gonna build an army for down here for later, inevitably.
Ready for some under attack. Tips up, move along.
Okay, let's get into it.
Is my aid required? Need a good old-fashioned spear wall, my lord?
Got an assignment.
She doesn't have her ultimate, right? She's stuck at level 5. What is her ultimate? Oh, just it's basically Finger of Death, but better. I see Sylvanas' forces considering attacking from the other direction, so that'll be great, because we'll be drawing the main bulk of the force out over here, and we're better equipped to deal with it. Oh, I only have one cleric here. That's actually really bad.
Any new threats ahead? Strike them down, Rangers.
Okay, cool.
Stealth is my middle name.
No corpses. Actually, that's kind of what I would expect, actually.
Eyes open.
Hey, and Sylvanas' troops came all the way up here to me. Let's get these guys on the Demon Gate, actually. Move everyone else in. Okay, and here comes Garithos, which should clean this up fully, and we'll be all done. And then I have an army that's in progress that's just going to be sitting in my base that we can use to clean up red and dark blue when this is all said and done. Demon Gate gone. Huge. Lee useful. He only has one, right? Okay, don't make me laugh. You dropped one Infernal on me. That's all you got, dude? Okay, let's go. And what's her name? Hit him with the Q. He's silenced. He's a beefy boy, but you know, I think we're okay. Let's see if we can find all his altars. I see one here. I should betray Sylvanas before she betrays. No, don't turn around. Okay, no, he's okay. He's aggroed into stuff. Thank goodness. What do you need? I'll take care. I'm comfortable with the path that we took through this base. Actually, waking stuff up with the Rangers seems like a bad idea considering how much damage they do. Feels like I did a decent job exploring this area. There might have been something in here. We can still do all that, presumably, after we get betrayed. Though I don't know that for sure, so I shouldn't say that. Okay, that looks like it for this. I'll send her to the fountain. We explored pretty much the entire top of the map as far as I can tell. I don't think we missed anything up here. There's a lot of stuff to find, and this connects directly to this base. It's like the back entrance, but actually you're stuck in this tiny choke point, so I would rather just attack red from here. Actually, can I? Red did attack me from this direction. Surely there's a way. That must be a pathway. So both ways into red look like nightmares, frankly, but that's okay. It is what it is. We'll figure it out.
Forward, my warriors. We'll take back what's ours. Slay these inhuman freaks. The city is nearly ours.
Show them no mercy.
Now, feel the wrath of the Legion. You vile traitors will suffer for this outrage.
It's over, Balnazar. Varamothras.
Yes, my lady.
Kill him.
But it is forbidden for one of the Nathrazim to kill another. My defection was one thing, but this...
I require one last test of your loyalty, Dreadlord. Do it.
You wouldn't dare.
There, your business is done. Now I want you wretched animals out of my city before I...
Kill him, too.
Gladly.
Defend Lord Garithos. Quickly, get him out of there. They're all over here. Captain, we need to fall out. We need to fall back. Our army's still fighting inside the capital. We've got to break through. They're lost, Captain. We've got to regroup or we'll all be overrun. Hostiles in the sky. Watch out. Lord Garithos. Damn it. Fall back, everyone. Fall back and regroup.
The capital city is ours, but we are no longer part of the Scourge. From here on out, we shall be known as the Forsaken. We will find our own path in this world, Dreadlord, and slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
But first, let us deal with the remainder of the human army. That old fool Garithos thought he could play us out. His subordinate, however, may turn out more troublesome.
Lord Iran's Black Ops unit. Awaiting
Oh.
orders. Any new threats?
I'm taking command. Form up and regroup, soldiers. After Garithos, Sylvanas is now coming for us. We've got to hold off her attack. Well, we're at 121 supply, because I was
Stealth
ready
is
for
my
this.
middle name.
Can we just
Fine by me.
kill her, or...
Yes, my liege.
Can we just kill her, or...
On my way.
Any new threats ahead?
It might be hard to break into that base. I mean, she might also attack us from another direction. It's just survive Sylvanas' attack waves. So actually, these bases over here were completely optional. But I wonder if it's going to be like survive the attack waves, but then escape. And we didn't open up the way.
Our forces are under attack.
But, okay, I don't know if these guys realize this, but Balnazar is dead.
Lord Iran's Black Ops unit. Awaiting orders.
You need.
So I don't know if Balnazar needs any
Our forces
raiders.
are under attack. Our town is under siege.
Okay, that's fine. There's nothing to be gotten down there.
Let's get to fight.
Let's get rid of these towers.
Our town.
You gotta move in, though.
Got an assignment for the Rangers?
Resurrect. Perfect, perfect.
Where do you want it?
Our town is under siege.
We're just gonna get rid of... There we go. Yeah, get rid of these barricades and stuff.
Under attack.
Say the word.
Okay, keep going. Let's finish up this base. And again, I'm still super oversupplied. I feel like I have army supplies somewhere, and I don't know really where.
Our town is under siege.
Oh yeah, there she is. Okay, we're gonna have to turn around.
Stealth is my middle name.
Let's
Get the mortar teams in here, and a lot of my army units we're gonna go ahead and move back here.
Awaiting orders.
Our town is under siege. Our forces are under attack.
Hello.
I thought I saw you glance
Most
in
of my army
direction.
we're gonna move back here.
Rangers advancing to position.
It's not clear specifically what needs to live in order for this to be okay. What are these? Butchers. Interesting.
I like the way you think. Swift and silent. Fine by me.
I think we've got more than enough stuff to survive this, by the way, but...
Let's get to fight. Gotta go.
Oh, sorry, lady. Did I even start with an altar? Oh, yeah, I did build these units over here. I was like, I know I built some extra stuff. There's Veramothras. Here we go. And now we don't have to worry about getting attacked by her from back here. So you all can keep it up. Just kill some stuff. It's going to take you some time. The rest of you come on up here and help me out. We have reinforcements from this area. We have to presumably kill Veramothras. We'll get our hero back here soon enough.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
And everybody's cursed. I have no healers to dispel anything. But Veramothras is dead, so who cares? Look at these guys hiding behind the trees.
Come on, Shorty. On our way. Where do you want us? Gotta go.
Oh, good splat. Good splat. Okay.
Come on, Shorty. On our way.
I'm just trying to make chaplains. I thought didn't it say I could build knights, or did it say I could build griffin riders? I bet it was griffin riders.
What do you need?
And I definitely don't need more mortar teams. You could stop that. Okay, that's a little aggressive on the mortar teams. All right, this base is gone. We have another undiscovered quest. Again, surely it's going to be escape that way. I'm almost positive. I should have just destroyed that before. We're over an hour. It's okay. Don't tilt because of the over an hour thing, Jay Barina, okay? Don't worry about it. It's no problem. Okay. Mortar team's gonna come in and help clean this up. They do a lot of damage. Lorder and Rangers, we meet again after all these years. Pity your talents for wasted under this old fool Garithos. Your loyalty to him sealed your fate today. Let's just focus fire her. Actually, no, hang on. We're going to kill these. Not today, traitor. For a moment, I truly wanted to believe the Ranger General who trained us was truly back, but this delusion only made me lower my guard when I needed it the most. I won't make this mistake ever again. There you go. Now focus her. And get dusted. Okay, we're alive. And I don't know if this counts as surviving her attack waves. I don't know how long this is going to go. I don't know. I don't know anything. Who knows? You have defended Garithos' remnants and incorporated them into your army. What a treat. We pushed them back for now, but I have no doubt they will come back. We have no numbers to retake the capital. Let us build up our defenses and then press to the east. We gotta act swiftly and adapt fast to hold both Sylvanas and Balnazar's remnants. Shocking. Okay. What's the best way into... We were so damn close. Bloody undead. So many good soldiers died for nothing. Alright, let's come on over here. Spearmen of Lordaeron. Destroy the... Yes, what do you know? Okay, so let's just take our whole army and go, you know, prepare ourselves over here and we can let the undead just steadily push through our stuff. Sylvanas' attack waves will keep coming. Divide your army to expand eastward while slowing down her offensive. If you fail to defend Garithos' base, just withdraw the next line. Can I tell you something? We're just going to let them attack however they feel like it through this area, and then we will go and destroy Red now. That's how we're going to play it. Alright, she's back. Spearmen of Lordaeron. Okay, we're getting maxed out. Come on up here and repair, buddy. This is why I stockpiled a bunch of money, because if you lose Garithos' base, get ready to fall back. Ha! Don't make me laugh. Workers? I guess we can bring these too. if this was a shorter map, the role player person inside of me would come alive, and I would like try to save every single unit and worker as we do a fighting retreat with towers and stuff. But instead, we're just gonna YOLO into the red base and finish this because this has been quite the lengthy experience. But had I not destroyed this earlier, we would have to destroy this now. Though in retrospect, that really wouldn't have been that hard, and we probably would be almost done with it at this rate.
Ready for action.
So, you know. Okay.
Stealth is my middle name.
Let's go ahead. We're gonna quick save. All of you turn on inner fire to start.
Our forces are under attack.
And we'll see what happens. We are gonna have to fight through this other light brown base first anyway. But we're further away from the direction I think that the other red folks can get to me from, so.
I like the way you think.
Okay, unfortunately she's in the back. I'm not loving this campaign's trend of having us have to fight through these tiny corridors. I don't love it. I will be honest with you. Our collision boxes are much smaller, to be fair.
Where do you want it?
Yes, my friend. Right away.
Lord Iran's Black Ops unit, awaiting orders.
Is my aim.
And I'm trying to just like inch forward so I can get my hero in.
Yes, my friend.
Go back to inner fire, please. Let's get those refreshed for whoever doesn't have it. It seems like everybody has it. And we can make more and more spearmen. Good work with that Nerubian tower, buddies. You're doing the Lord's work.
What ails?
Okay, and we're in, and presumably we've destroyed Red's no, here comes Red's defensive force. I actually don't know if we've destroyed Red's defensive force. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. I mean, all right. If that's if they're gonna go that way, I will go and destroy their base and win. I am fully prepared to do a base trade. I'm pretty sure we could do it faster than they can. All right, good stuff. Let's go ahead and go inner fire again. Let's bring all these folks up to the front. Who got left behind? Cleric, no! Hang on, watch this. Oh, no, that's a cleric. Let's see if maybe we can cheese them a little bit. We do a little cheesing.
What ails you?
Yeah, it seems like there was a bunch of creeps around the map. Again, it's just like, at a certain point when these get this long, the diligence just isn't there. Like, maybe we missed a tome somewhere, but like, it's just not worth it, in my opinion. I'm starting to get exhausted.
What? All right. Off I go then. Our forces are under attack. Spearmen of Lord Iran, at your command. Our town is under siege. Where do you want
Good work. How you doing? Oh yeah, she's doing great. And then you guys turn on heal again. Inner fire's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Our town is under siege.
Oh, apparently I built town halls that exclusively drew the neutral creeps to me. All right, altar down. So if that Lich ever does decide to turn around, he got nothing on us. Dude, I'm loving these sludges. Those are really, really good for what you get from an orb. My goodness. Maybe I'd play a little bit of this off camera with cheats so that I can collect the items and stuff. Again, there's just a diligence needed there that I don't know if I have when it takes this long. And now, realistically, if I would have taken this base out first... No, you don't want to trigger. You absolutely don't want to trigger Balnazar's base getting destroyed before you do all of this. Because, again, how can you creep when you're supposed to be defending from two different directions? I guess if you destroy this base first... I'm not so sure. But there are obviously some creeps that we didn't kill. We did it. The path to the mountains is clear. Signal the troops and workers. We're leaving.
is someone as you wish.
Run!
Of course.
Quickly, move the workers and supplies through the pass. We'll cover your retreat. So what now, Captain? What are we going to do without Lord Garithos in the capital? First, we'll go into hiding, regroup the survivors. Lose any pursuits Sylvanas will send after us. And then, well, there's one more bastion that may still hold against the undead. Dalaran. So we got our two different forces meeting up. We chased humans to the edge of the mountains, but the bulk of their forces made it through the pass. I will mobilize our forces for a pursuit. They are wounded and exhausted. They will not evade us for long. The Alliance is not our primary concern for now, Varamathras. We need to fortify our foothold within the capital first. Remnants of Balnazar's supporters still roam nearby lands, and I'm worried that I have no reports of Arthas and Kel'Thuzad. This puny human should not threaten us in the days to come. With the Lich King weaker than ever, the Scourge and Lordaeron will not obey him. They're disoriented, leaderless, and ours for the taking. I'd say you're more likely to become an Orcish war chief than to lose him now. Hilarious. Very funny, Dreadlord, but I wouldn't underestimate Arthas. He's cunning and stubborn, and his loyal servant Kel'Thuzad proved to be more resourceful than one could anticipate. Send our shades across Lordaeron. I want to have my eyes and ears on activity of Arthas, Kel'Thuzad, and any other party who could pose a threat to us. Does this include the humans, my lady? Of course, Lordaeron Rangers are the last force of the Old Alliance that may still play a role in the fight for control over these lands. As a Ranger General, I taught them how to wage war from the shadows, and how to avoid it when one doesn't have the advantage. If Garithos allowed them to take the lead assaulting the capital, we would have never caught them off guard so easily. I wish to know what they're up to now, without a base of operations. We will track their movements, but we will not reveal ourselves. If Analia Equath is up to her reputation, we will hear of her soon. Neat. I guess I should have split this one. In the future, if we hit about 40 minutes, I'm going to split, assuming the missions go on about this long. I mean, they go as long as I let them go on, right? It just depends on how much exploration we want to do. And the problem is, sometimes the exploration leads to good stuff, and sometimes it's trash. Like, the exploration led us to getting that really good orb. But then occasionally you're like, oh, it's a Maul of Strength. You know? And you're like, well, I spent 5 minutes with a small group creeping through, and you don't know what to expect. You don't know how much focus. Like, you could just A-click them out into the middle of nowhere and just, you know. But then you got to go back and see what dropped, and when you're playing blind, you just don't know. Surely if you came back to this and you had like a plan on what order you needed to tackle the bases and what order you wanted to do the creeps, you could probably do this in a reasonable amount of time. But this is maybe just pushing a little too long for my liking, and I'll probably just start splitting them in the future. And that's how it's got to be. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.